Hello everyone, welcome back to another 2v2 Warhammer battle. This is a higher funds battle, and I've been wanting to do a Wood Elf Air Force for a while, so I thought this is good time to do it since we have so much money. So my army here, we have 2 Great Eagles, we have 4 of these Hawk Riders, which honestly, these 2 Great Eagles would be better served as Hawk Riders, but typically 4 units is as far as I'll go for kind of a more of elite units. Any more than that, and it's kind of bordering spam cheese. So I substituted out 2 Hawk Riders and for these 2 Great Eagles. Got a Forest Dragon, we got the Male Glade Lord on a Forest Dragon, and then we have a Spellslinger of Life on a Hawk. The rest of my forces are over here because I didn't know which way the Dwarf was going to deploy, and I wanted to try and kill them first. So I'm over here with some Eternal Guard and Treekin backing them up. My ally here has Wild Riders, I think 2 of them? Yeah, 2 Wild Riders. We have 3 Deepwood Scouts here in the front. 4 Treekin, 2 Ancient Treemen, 3 Eternal Guards. We have War Dancers back here being led by Durthu over here. Then for the enemy Dwarf and Vampire counts, we have a front line of, I believe, Zombies over here. We have multiple Hex Race. We have like 3, I think? Yeah, 1 here, 1 there, 1 here. We have multiple Dire Wolves, I think 3 as well. Yeah, 1 here, each one accompanying a Hex Wraith. The army's kind of spread out a lot. Then we have, I believe, Slayers over here. We have 3 Slayers. We have Ungrim Iron Fist. We have 2 Organ Guns up in this position. A Cannon. A Thunderer. Quarreler is up here as well. 5 Iron Breakers are up here. And then I think Dwarf Warriors, like 3 of them. Like most of these axe icons are Iron Breakers. Then back here we have 2 Black Chariots. Or Black Coaches. Yep, 2 Black Coaches. Vlad von Karstein, sorry, and then multiple Grave Guard. We have a great weapon here, 2 of them, and then 2 more Grave Guard here, and another zombie here, just kind of spread out. Oh, and also a Dwarf Warrior with great weapon over here. Did I miss anything? I think that's it. Slayers, Ungrim, bunch of Iron Breakers and Dwarf nonsense, and then stuff. Okay. So, the beginning of the match is going to start, and these Deepwood Scouts are going to be pouring a lot of their ammunition into zombies, which is a waste of ammunition. This is exactly what zombies are here for. So, this is most unfortunate, but they're going to start getting hit by these organ guns up here on the cliffs. Going to march this army up, and I immediately send my dragon and 2 Great Eagles over here to deal with this Hex Wraith, because the dragon does magical damage, so it bypasses the physical resistance of Hex Wraiths, and we want to just murder these guys as fast as possible. The rest of my Hawk Riders, including the Glade Lord and the Spellslinger, are going to be flying over here to support my battle with my infantry over here, because we want to clear out this, and then the plan is, you know, bloop, and then bloop, bloop, bloop. And that's going to be the... That's the plan right now. So meanwhile, these guys are still fighting. They're going to be able to deal enough damage, I believe, to crumple these Hex Wraiths and Dire Wolves. And then we're going to also withdraw them over here to join us. Meanwhile, the front line is going to be fighting now against some zombies. These Treekin are going to be focused down, I believe, by the cannons and organ guns. Actually, these organ guns firing over to my dragon. But again, we're going to disengage here soon. Also, you have multiple Slayers coming in, including Ungrim, so we definitely... Yeah, that's why I really wanted to get out of here. I saw these guys coming, I'm like, nope, 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 nope. So over here, our front line is engaging against some Grave Guard and some zombies. I'm going to try and destroy this Black Coach, and I want to try and destroy this entire force while we can. So we're going to do a charge on this Black Coach to try and get rid of it. As my allies' front line of Treekin, I believe, is going to start getting hit by both the organ guns, the cannon, and Quarreler fire over there. Slayers is going to be chasing my allies' Wild Riders out of there, so we're going to again dive on this Black Coach. Do a lot of damage with all of the Hawks and my force, or my Glade Lord, who is also buffing all the melee attack of everybody around by +8, which is really good for this type of sniping build. So we did a ton of damage. Now I'm just going to leave my infantry here. I'm seeing that my enemy's Hex Rates are going on here, so I want to try and catch them, because I'm assuming their plan is to try and destroy my allies' Deepwood Scouts back here. So we want to try and prevent that, so we're going to start chasing them there. I do not intercept them with our dragon. I intercept them with these 2 Glade, or Great Eagles, but my dragon doesn't actually catch them, which is the one I wanted to catch them, because he's the one that does magic damage. Or it is. And again, meanwhile, I'm going to leave my infantry here to try and deal with these Grave Guard and the Black Coach. And then I'm going to kind of forget them, and holy shit, these Grave Guard last forever. I was not expecting them to last as long as they will against my army. But yeah, we're still just trying to chase down these Hex Rates because they are trying to get into the Glade, the Deepwood Scouts along with these Dire Wolves, so we're flying all over forces, trying to protect my allies' backline as we can. Finally starting to catch some of these Hex Rates. We catch the Dire Wolves, so we're going to be able to crumble them here soon because their leadership is almost gone. Wild Riders coming in as well. Meanwhile, the front line, Durthu is just getting focused the hell down because he's just standing out here by himself with all of this anti-armor stuff facing him. Very unfortunate, but he is taking so much damage. Meanwhile, I'm back here. We dealt with the Hex Race, and now here comes another Dire Pack. There's another Hex Wraith over here. And again, my infantry is going to be just kind of over here dealing with them. for a while because I'm micromanaging all this. So the plan is when our Air Force lands, my spell slinger is nearby and immediately casts a heal spell, an Earthblood, just to try and negate any damage that they could take to try and preserve their life as long as possible and preserve as many models as we can. So here we go, trying to take out the Dire Pack or Dire Wolf since we're out here. And now we're going to advance, and we want to try now silence the Dwarf Artillery. That's still just dealing a ton of damage to my ally. I believe, yeah, there we go. Dirthu is already dead and didn't get to do anything. Treekin are fighting against these Iron Breakers. So we have to come in and try to help our ally here. The problem is they still have so many forces devoted back here. Look at all these Graveguard back here. I think the Slayers, where are the Slayers anyway? You have all the Iron Breakers, Graveguard. Are the Slayers over here? Oh no, they're still over here with Thunkrum. Okay, they're coming down to fight these War Dancers. But here we come. We're going to try and take out the Quarrelers. We're also going to try and take out this Organ Gun. There goes an Earthblood from our Spell Slinger, who's going to remain out of combat. And then I start trying to move some of the units over here because I'm like, what the hell's taking so long? Just kill this Graveguard. And so I start moving people because I need forces over here. My front line of my ally is going to be faltering here because they're taking a bunch of anti-armor damage here. But we did manage to silence one Organ Gun. We silenced the Quarrelers. We're pulling back. And then we're going to circle around and we're going to go for these Thunderers next and the rest of their cannon formations and these Thunderers. That's our next target. Just go bloop, 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 bloop. And again, I'm just slowly filtering some troops out of this fight because I'm like, good God, like, you can't, everyone get tied by 3 Graveguard. So there we go. We have a massive charge from our Air Force. We see Ancient Treeman mixed in here trying to take out the other Organ Gun, or the cannon, I mean. Meanwhile, Slayers are dealing a ton of damage to these poor War Dancers. Another Earthblood on our forces to try and make sure we preserve as many models as possible. I don't think there's anything left to threaten my ally's backfield. Yeah, I don't think so. But again, here, slowly just trying to bring over some units to support my ally. Again, these are all Iron Breakers over here with Vlad von Karstein. More Iron Breakers and a bunch of Slayers, but we need to try and take out these Thunderers so they do not kill my ally's Ancient Treemen and Treekin. So we need to try and kill them, even though this is very risky because Slayers are nearby, as is Ungrim Iron Fist. Black Coach is kind of hanging out here, which is why I'm not attacking it, because it's not even moving. And again, I keep doing move orders over here, but they keep getting caught on the Graveguard and re-engaging, but I'm too busy microing this to really pay too much attention over there. But we're getting some units over here. So there we go, we did the bloop bloop bloop, and we routed off their Thunderers, routed off their cannon, their Organ Guns. So now we're going to back off a little bit, and then we're going to filter over here. And I need to try and help my allies Tree Camp by doing a rear charge on these Dwarf Warriors and Iron Breakers. Also throwing in our Treekin as well. Those Armor Breakers need to die as the Treekin are holding them in the front line. So we're going to try and do a rear charge. But Iron Breakers are pretty resistant. Even to a massive Air Force sniping them right there. Another Earthblade going to be cast here, I believe. Allies Treeman is going to be holding back a bunch of Slayers over there. Now here comes my secondary Air Force with the 2 Great Eagles and the Dragon. We did manage to actually terrorize one of these Dwarf Warriors, which is pretty good. But now we're going to get a bunch of zombies cast on us from Vlad von Karstein to try and hold us in place, which is annoying. Very, very annoying. And again, these fucking like 3 Graveguard just refused to die. I was shocked. I was like, come on. Just fucking die. They last forever. If I had given them 1 rear charge for my Air Force, like that would have been done, but I didn't have time. So right here, I'm continually trying to pull out of this fight because zombies just holding us in place. The Iron Breakers are dealing damage to us. But yeah, there's a lot of zombies summoned around here. Another Earthblood going down, trying to keep our units alive as some of them are routing. Getting more Treekin in here to try and make sure that we can get out alive. More Iron Breakers coming in. All those Slayers are finally bringing down this Treeman. Meanwhile, we have 3 more Graveguard just kind of chilling out here for some reason. The back line. There's all their artillery crews. Oh, they threw in their Deepwood Scouts and melee because they're out of ammo. You know, I don't know if I would do that at this point in the battle. Just because they're not that good in melee, and the more units that die on our side, the more their power bar, I believe, is going into the enemy's favor, or potentially could be. But, you know, do what you want to do. So there we go, we finally gathered, so we're going to do a massive charge this time. I'm trying to snipe Vlad von Karstein, but since he is just on foot, and not like on a mount, it's actually hard to kill him with these types of units. But I wanted to try and silence him, now that we did a lot of damage to the nearby Iron Breakers and Dwarf Warriors. But you're going to see we're not going to actually do too much to him. Not that much at all. But now this treeman is going to be routed, so there's more Iron Breakers over here, and all the Slayers and Graveguard are coming around, including Ungrim Iron Fist. My forces are still dealing with this Graveguard. But we're eventually going to be pulling these guys over here like bloop, and then bloop. And then these guys are also going to be coming around. And this is where just the massive battle is going to be happening. Spellslinger is now out of Winds of Magic, I believe, so I'm going to be sending her into melee here soon-ish. I don't really want to get caught by these Graveguards, so I'm giving attack orders, I believe, like to these Iron Breakers to just try and get my flying units to charge this way and just go boop, over there. But for the most part, it's just now a massive brawl here. We did do a lot of damage to Vlad, though. Didn't kill him, unfortunately, but we did do a lot of damage. But you can see now I'm just kind of charging. I want to get away from these units, and I'm trying to, or will be trying to move the Treekin that I have nearby, and I'm going to try and move them here and go form a line like this to hold off all these Graveguard while we continue to kill these Iron Breakers. And now we're going to deal with these Iron Breakers and Slayers coming down the hill. So I'm trying to cut off this force. For some reason, my Glade Lord goes over here. I did not give him attack orders. Maybe I just gave him weird move orders. But yeah, I'm going to try and block them off a Treekin and then get our flying force to finish off what's back here. And I'm going to be, there we go. Now I'm going to be bringing these guys over like bloop, 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 and these guys are riding those guys off and then go bloop, bloop, bloop. Now you can see my Glade Lords going over here to try and focus down some Slayers and Iron Breakers because we need to. Now here come my remaining Eagles. I have 2 of them left. My Dragon should be giving attack orders over here soon. Great Eagle's kind of stuck here with the Master of Beguilement. I don't remember if they make it out or not. Yeah, now we're just trying to focus these guys down while this Graveguard is focused on Treekin. There we go. We finally get our Great Eagle out. They're going to join the fun over here against the Iron Breakers and Slayers. Finally, the rest of my soldiers are coming. Those Graveguard, man, I really should have just given them one rear charge. I didn't realize they would hold that long by themselves against all those forces I had. But yeah, just like I said, massive brawl. We have tons of tanky soldiers to try and kill. But there you can see more Treekin are being forced through this line. Try and form another line with my allies Treekin to keep these guys blobbed up. Here comes some Wild Riders, why not? More Wild Riders, why not? And we're still trying to isolate and destroy these damn Iron Breakers and Slayers, man. Oh, they just refuse to die. That damn dwarf leadership. Luckily, Ungrim got separated from this group and is now over here. Because if Ungrim was in this, man, the amount of damage we would be taking. So kind of got lucky that he's been separated. But you can see, even through all the healing, my forces are almost at their max healing capacity. We've taken a lot of damage with our Air Force, but we still have a pretty okay Dragon. Our Glade Lord's fine. Our Eagles took a big beating. And our Hawks took a big beating as well. But they're still somewhat alive. And you can see the Treekin just holding off all these Graveguard and Iron Breakers or whatever the hell these icons are. I think they're Iron Breakers, yeah. Got some Eternal Guard here. We got more Treekin coming in finally. Actually, they're already here, my bad. There they are over here. So they're going to be... And now my Air Force is going to just let this do whatever it wants to do. And we're going to try and focus on Ungrim Iron Fist here. With a quick charge. Because he was isolated, so I thought maybe we can murder him. There's a lot of trees here, man. And they don't really have the tools needed in this group of troops to really deal with Treekin at this point. Here comes the Treeman back. Here comes some more Treekin. We will obey. Faster. And of course, like, Ungrim barely took any damage from this crazy charge. I think we're going to disengage. Oh no, we don't disengage because these guys crumble. Okay. And then the rest of this minute is Ungrim holding us off. Like I said, man, Ungrim just refuses to die whenever I don't use him. So he's just going to kind of hang out there for a minute and refuse to die. Yeah, so it kind of worked. It pretty much worked. The whole plan of the Air Force is kill the enemy's Air Force if they have any. They didn't. So then all we do is destroy key targets one by one with repeating charges. A lot of armies can do this. The Empire can do it. The Bretonnians can do the flying snipe squad. Vampire counts. It's a little harder. Their flying units aren't as good. I mean, the Terrorgeist is kind of cool, but I mean, they can, I guess, technically kind of do it, but I wouldn't really recommend the flying snipe force with them. And then who else? I think that's it. I think it's just really Bretonia, the Empire, and the Wood Elves. Chaos to a degree, too, if they really want to stack up on Manticores, I guess. But that's not something you really see often, and again, I don't think I would really recommend it either. But anyway, it worked. We just sniped important targets until there's nothing left, and we took a lot of damage, though. But good games to my enemies and to my ally. For the kills here, the Air Force did pretty good. My Eternal Guard, for the most part, honestly, were kind of wasted against those Grave Guard on the left. The Treekin did really good, too, so that's something. For my Wood Elf player here, Turthu just got sniped in the very beginning. These guys killed a bunch of zombies. Wild Riders are pretty good, Treekin did good, Treemen did good, and the War Dancers fought off and lost against all the Slayers and Ironbreakers, unfortunately, but it still got some decent amount of kills. Then for the Dwarf here, Ironbreakers are bastards, and there was 5 of them, so multiple bastards. Luckily be able to shut down the organ guns and the cannons and all the squishy bits relatively quickly before they could do significant damage. But yeah, the Slayers were still great, the Ironbreakers were still great. And then for the Vampire player, their coaches were never really microed, so they didn't really get to do too much. And we isolated and destroyed each of the Hex Race and Direwolves before they could do too much. So yeah. They brought kind of a micro-intensive army here, but didn't end up really microing it. I mean, a lot of these Graveguard were sitting in a forest for like a long time, too. Lucky for us, I guess. But again, good game to BP, Aegon, and MG42. Let's go watch the cinematic view.
Quick.
Ah, poor Durthu.
As you say! The aerial! At once! Swiftly! To the fray!
Swiftly!
Flatten them! Very well! Kill them! Orders received! Slay them! Glory to the eternal realm!
Look at him just standing there! What are you doing? Move! God!
Yes, forever loyal!
Onward!
Very well! As you orders understood, the forest calls. Yes! We accept! It shall be done! It shall be done! Understood! We accept! Now! Quickly! With haste! Orders acknowledged!
Ah,
As you
Durthu.
say! Understood! Understood! Advancing!
Moving.
Advancing! Onward!
St. Louis!
Understood! At speed! Acknowledged!
Quickly!
It is done!
That's your last shot, Thunderers.
Shall be done! Orders acknowledged! Understood!
Ooh.
Quickly!
Just some massive wings and feathers.
Rise!
Mechanos!
At once!
Swiftly! At the Lauren! Orders received! Advancing! Onward!
Pardon me, pardon me. Great Eagle coming through.
At speed! Tobacco! The forest calls! Forever loyal!
Forward!
Understood! It is done! Very well! It shall be done! I will put it shall be done!
St. Louis!
This is just chaos.
As you say! Swiftly! At once! Advancing! Withdraw!
Hear me and
Onward! Fall back! Swiftly! Now then.
This tree tanks a lot.
no thoughts from me.
Withdraw! At once! Spitting At speed! Onward! Swiftly! Advancing!
It's on fire.
Advancing! Unify! Anywhere! To the flag! Orders received! It shall be done! Smash them! It is done! At pace! Now! Speed! At once!
At once!
At speed! Azrael, attack! To battle!
That's a lot of trees.
Swiftly! Hunt them!
Swiftly! Kill them!
Very well. Accept! Swiftly! At once! It shall be done! Slay them! Yes, is acknowledged!
Forward!
At once!
Oh man, Unger even got the treatment at the end.
At speed! Orders received! Forever loyal! I will comply!
Yeah, that's gonna do it, everybody. All that's left is Ungrim, and he's annoying. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the Wood Elf Air Force and my Wood Elf allies
Quickly!
land force. I don't know. I'll see you all in the next one, everybody. Take care.
Hecate honors